Today we are continuing with Global Health Series number 21, Life Expectancy. But instead of talking from country to country, we are going to answer the question you've been waiting to hear. Why do women live longer than men? I know it's an interesting question and people have been wondering what I'm trying to say. If you look at the life expectancy, which we have been going from country to country, take Japan for instance. The women there live longer than the men. If the life expectancy in Japan is 84 years, you are sure the women will live for 86 years, while the men will live for 84 years. In the US, the life expectancy is 79, and then you have the men living around that 79 and the women living 80 or 82 years. So it's always women living longer than men. And that's the question I want to answer today. Why do women live longer than men? Number one is massive heart attack by men. The heart attack is always massive compared to the one of women, which is less. It's dependent on the makeup of the man, the way we are built, the things we have inside us, so that when it comes, it's so massive in men, but less in women. That's one of it. Then number two, the chromosomes. There is X and Y chromosomes in men, and women have two X's, double what would normally keep them. And because their own is double, XX, they tend to do better in terms of infection, they tend to do better in terms of whatever would have attacked them. So that keeps them going. They are better made up. Men with X and Y, any little thing they attacked, they crumble. Indeed, you will start questioning why is the need for the Y chromosome. Should have been XX just like women, instead of giving us X and Y. And I don't know the role the Y is playing. That's one of the reasons why you have women living longer in all the countries. Then number three, risk taking. We are told that our brain is in front of our head as men, and they like taking risk. When someone is a young adult, even a young boy, even a teenager, he starts jumping, start flying from bicycle to bicycle, car to car. You won't see any girl doing that. So they take less risk. Women take less risk, we take bigger risk, and in the process, of course, we die earlier than them. We use gun, we shoot, we do all kinds of things which women won't want to do, even in their earlier years. Then also, men are prone to sickness because of internal stress. They bottle up the stress. They won't allow it to go. When a man is suffering, most of those things are bottled up in himself. He won't let it go. He won't express what is happening. He will be enduring, and that stress will explode one day, and then that man will have stroke or massive heart attack or something. When a man is depressed, you hardly will read it on his face. He'll be pretending. If you take women for instance, less infection for women. They have social network, they talk to each other, they discuss, less stress. They have stress, but theirs is less. They know how to give vent, they know how to talk to each other, how to do things. So because of it, they are less infectious. They don't just absorb infection just like men. Men, internal stress, they are off. Women, they discuss, they talk, great network. Those are some of the issues. We are told that even when children are born, if you have two young boys coming out of the stomach and you have two young girls, the girls will survive. 3 men will do battle until maybe only one of them will survive. So when it comes to infection, the women are able to absorb it and live. The men will not do that. Those are some of the things, my raise of problems. And of course, It depends so much on our makeup too. The way we are created, the way we are grafted, the way we think, the way men think, and compared to the way women think. They are weaker sex, they are milder, they have social network, they are less troublesome, I will put it so. They have two X chromosomes, and when you look at all these things, you see why women will normally live longer in any country, whether it is Ghana or Japan or Norway, USA, wherever that country may be, the women live longer because of these reasons. They are less, their heart attack is less, they have two chromosomes, two X's, less risk taking, less in infection, social network, their stress is less. So you expect them to live longer. Men, massive heart attack, X and Y chromosomes, I don't know the need for the Y. Risk takers, the way we do things, we are prone to sickness. When stress comes, the man will just peck off because he has been internalizing the stress, been keeping it. Doesn't want anybody to know that he's in trouble. Depression is not, a man will be pretending even when he's dying. But if a woman is depressed, you know it immediately. Those are some of the reasons why you have women living longer than men. This is a promise I made, and I've said it. So next time we continue with our global health series, life expectancy, country by country, and health prevention, and we go from there. Thank you.